The Big Easy is back.
Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
All week, the 141st Open Championship seems like it was Adam Scott's to lose, especially once Tiger Woods recorded another lackluster final round to take himself out of the competition, eventually finishing in a tie for third at 3 under overall. With 4 holes to play, Scott, an 18-time winner worldwide, had a 4-stroke cushion and an unlikely adversary, World Golf Hall of Famer Ernie Els, who was searching for his first PGA Tour victory in 2 years in his first major championship win since the 2002 Open Championship. Well, it certainly was Scott's to lose, and it was a tough final 4 holes to watch, even for the eventual victor. Els, who was playing in the third-to-last group on Sunday at Royal Lytham in St. Anne's, started to play his game, which has helped him win 3 previous major championships by going bogey-free on the back 9 on a very windy Sunday, and finally making the biggest putt of the week, an 18-foot birdie putt to get to within just 1 stroke of Adam Scott's lead. All eyes then were on the Aussie, who was looking for his first major championship of his career, but after looking calm, cool, and collected all week long, things just fell apart as he went on to bogey his final 4 holes, missing a 10-foot par putt that would have forced a playoff between one of the purest players in the game today and a legend. Els becomes the first male Hall of Famer to win a major after being inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame since Lee Trevino was inducted in 1981 and then later won the '84 PGA Championship. Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player have also accomplished that incredible feat. It was an uncomfortable win for Ernie, as he said after his round that he felt numb and was feeling for his buddy Adam Scott more than he was celebrating his own victory. Just one of the many reasons why everyone loves the Big Easy. Now for more on the memorable week, let's start out to Doug Bell of SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio.
Amanda, thank you. When I look back at this Open Championship from Royal Lytham, I think of number 1, the Bobby Jones plate that's in the fairway on the 17th hole when he holed out in 1926 to win his first Open Championship, because you're always thinking about tradition at the Open Championship. And of course, the huge crowds that have come here to Royal Lytham this week. You know, they've set an attendance record each and every day, starting from the practice round to the astonishing crowd in the final round. And of course, they were all here because Royal Lytham hasn't had an Open Championship in 11 years, and Tiger Woods was back after missing 2011. And lastly, the thing I'll remember is the weather. It never was bad here in Great Britain. In fact, I thought I was in San Diego instead of Royal Lytham in St. Anne's. It was a memorable week from start to finish. Can't wait to be back on the PGA Tour next week. We'll be in Hamilton, Ontario for the Canadian Open. Our coverage begins on Thursday on PGA Tour Radio, Sirius XM. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks, Doug. Well, the Open Championship is one of the biggest challenges of the season, but the True South Classic, also being played this week in Madison, Mississippi, was no walk in the park either, for a very different reason. The players and grounds crew battled the elements all week long, with rain delays stopping play in each of the first 3 days. Sunday, things finally cleared up, allowing for players to get to work, and with Scott Stallings coming out victorious, claiming his 2nd career PGA Tour victory. Stallings, who has been dealing with injuries for the majority of 2012, is feeling healthy, and it was most definitely reflected in his game as the 2011 Greenbrier Classic champion set the tournament record at 24 under par, besting the previous record held by 4 different players at 22 under overall. This also moves Stallings from a dismal 163rd in FedEx Cup standings to inside that top 125 that will be heading into the FedEx Cup playoffs in just 4 weeks, sitting at 98. For now, though, our leader is still Tiger Woods, with Zach Johnson right on his heels, followed by Jason Duffner, Hunter Mahan, and Bubba Watson. Up next, we're off to the Great White North for the RBC Canadian Open. You can catch the PGA Tour Today preview on PGA Tour.com Wednesday.